All right, well, enjoy it while we got it, Mike. Thank you. All right, we're beginning this morning with those deadly floods in Texas. It's been confirmed now more than 50 people, including 15 children, have died. Meanwhile, search efforts, they continue to find those still unaccounted for. Pix 11's Julie Millet is tracking this story for us. She joins us now with the latest. Julie, this is such a tragic story.
We see these updates keep coming in, and unfortunately, many of them are just devastating. The updates that now say the death toll is rising 2 days since this flooding hit. And Texas Governor Greg Abbott says this is still a search and rescue mission, not a recovery effort.
The part of this story that has so many people horrified, the desperate search to find those missing girls from Camp Mystic, a summer camp along the Guadalupe River. When that flash flooding hit, more than 20 little girls from the camp went missing. So far, the families of 4 of those girls have confirmed their deaths. Parents of the others now must endure an unimaginable wait for more updates. In the midst of this tragedy, though, there are some incredible stories of survival coming to light. Cell phone video captured the moment a person was airlifted in Caryville, Texas, as the flood left behind this trail of destruction. Debris scattered, trees snapped in half, and homes swept away. Survivors are reuniting with their families at makeshift reunification centers and shelters, like 80-year-old Mary Jane Sharp, who was rescued from her home and taken to a local Walmart.
Said, you have to go. We have to get out. As we were going out our little street, we picked up a lady who had been in the water, didn't quite know what to expect.
Making this even tougher for rescue teams, rain is on track to fall on parts of central Texas throughout the day today. At this point, it does look like Caryville, which is one of the hardest hit areas, may avoid that rain, which could be some good news for those first responders and the families desperately waiting to find their loved ones.
And Texas Governor Greg Abbott says so far 850 people have been rescued, but of course there are still so many unaccounted for. The governor did tour Camp Mystic, that camp where so many young girls went missing, and said crews will not rest there until they have answers for those parents. And John, you and I were talking about this. Once you become a parent, seeing these kinds of stories, you just can't imagine. You send your kid to summer camp and
horrible. A good time situation, and then suddenly the whole camp. You look at those buildings on the river that you saw, and they looked to be intact. And you wonder how it could have ended so bad. There's just so many questions to be answered.
And those parents they weren't even there when it happened. To know your kid is missing. It's
just
tough.
terrible.
Yeah, we hope they find everybody.
Yes. Julie, thank you.